See, time is money. We want to save as much time as possible. So I will say things that will obviously make the client feel like they need to move a lot faster, because obviously if we can get something over the line, then it means that we can move on to the next thing. Because by the way, time kills all deals. And so it's very important to try to make things happen as quick as possible. You'll end up making a lot more money by saving time. And this, by the way, also applies to marketing, in products, in whatever you want to call it. Because in marketing, what you will do is you will emphasize, if someone doesn't deal with this problem, then it's going to affect them like this. And the solution of your thing is this. For example, healthy eating, for example, right? You might say something like, people are eating, unhealthy at the moment. And if you continue to eat unhealthy, you might have a heart attack. And young people are having heart attacks and getting unwell when they need to eat healthy, because actually it helps with brain fog and so much. And then, by the way, you don't just give the solution. Remember, you emphasize how that is impacting them. You might say something like you might end up getting a heart attack. And then after that, you might say you might not have the same sort of lifestyle that you had before, or you getting a lot heavier may mean that you're not able to have the same sort of relationship with your children because you can't play with them and that sort of thing. So you're emphasizing pain points for that person and then giving the solution of a tea that will help you lose weight, or a food plan that will help you lose weight, or maybe you're a gym person and giving some plans that will help you lose weight. So remember, you paint the situation for the person and then you talk about the problem. Right? You open the conversation up, basically. You talk about the problems that they might be going through, and you find out what problems there are at the moment. You find out the problems, you talk about the problems, and then you talk about how that problem is affecting you. And that could be the person, the client, whoever. You talk about how it's affecting you, and then say, well, you know what? I just so happen to have the perfect product for you. That is, in essence, sales in a very, very quick, summarized way. Though there are hundreds and thousands of objections that we as salespeople have to learn, and I have learned over 10 years. And I don't expect any one of you to just learn that because of a long video on YouTube. But again, if you want me to talk about these things more in detail, let me know in the comments. It helps me create more valuable videos for you guys and helps me create content which I know is going to be benefiting you.